Hi everyone, this is the life of Syboll. I'm going to draw out my life for you, and I hope that you enjoy it. It's going to be quite interesting. There's a lot of things that I am going to leave out, but there is a lot that I'm going to put in there. So this is the life of Syboll and Syboll Nation, with my logo and my kissy face. This is my life. I was actually born in Philadelphia, and it was a beautiful day from what I understand, and it was July the 13th, well, we won't say that. And I had a father whose name was Albert Joseph. Oh, I spelled that wrong.
Oops.
Albert Joseph, and my mother's name was Arlene Mary. And I was a cute kid. They said I was really nice. I was the only boy born that day, by the way. And I had a brother, an older brother, and a younger sister, and I was the middle child. You know, always deprived. I was 6 years old, and my best friend gave me a little fireman, which I still have. Here he is. And that night, I was at my grandma's house, and on the news, his house caught on fire, and my best friend died. So I was so sad. I cried for a very long time, and I really didn't have any friends from I was 6 till I was 14. People made fun of me, and then when I was 14 years old, my mom got cancer. So I went down our shore house, and I finally got a friend, and we went down my shore house, and my friend then drowned, and my best friend died. So what I did is I was actually afraid to become friends with anyone because I thought they'd die. So I got tons and tons of friends. I'd become real close to them, and then I would get rid of them and move on to the next friend. And by doing this, I got so many friends. I was voted most popular kid when I was 16 years old in Philadelphia. Then when I was 19, I became the president of my college for 2 years, which was really awesome. And then when I was 20 years old, I met somebody and fell in love, and I moved to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, started a landscaping business, and we were so happy. And then a year later, we broke up, and I was 21, and then about a year and 1 week later, I was happy again. When I was 22, I started dating this girl, Tara. She was awesome. She was 19. And after we kissed that night, she got electrocuted to death, and she died. And then I was really super sad. I was a club host for 7 years in Philadelphia, and I ran the club scene. And then on March the 17th, St. Patty's Day, I got married in the club scene, and there was a $5,000 cash prize to guess who I was going to marry, and I wind up marrying Jill. And that same night, my best friend, Jordan, was in a car accident with a drunk driver, and my best friend, Jordan Insolent, he died by a drunk driver. It was a nightmare. So that was really sad for a long time, and well, then I did other things, like I started a drug awareness website. In Philadelphia, I had 75 businesses sponsor my website. I wrote 3 books. I wrote 4 songs. One was #1, actually, for 2 months on Songweavers. It was called Cold Alone. It's an awesome song. I wrote it for my mom. And in 2006, there was 3 girls that I was going to do a TV show. I signed a contract with Timeline Productions to have my own talk show called The Dish. But while I was in the middle of production, 3 guys with masks came in with guns, and they hit me in the back of the head 7 times with a hammer. They broke my eye in 3 spots, my nose, my jaw. They stabbed me twice, and hog-tied and duct taped me. So I was kind of like a mummy for a long time, and pretty much like a vegetable for 2 years. And 2 years later, I started to get back to normal, and but then 2.5 years later, my mom got really sick. And I took care of her for a while, and then a couple years later, my mom died. So it was kind of hard for me. I was really loved my mom a lot, and it was really sad. And then The next 2 years was really bad. My sister's house burnt down. My best friend fell off a 2-story roof and got permanent brain damage, and I still take care of him to this day. And my nephew was shot to death and murdered, 21 years old. So it was a really, really hard few years. And now, Syboll Nation began. And you are a part of that, and I thank you for the positive things you've done. We've had 200,000 hits on YouTube. We have 5,000 followers on Facebook. There's 5,000 photos of doing the Syboll from people all over the place, and we've been on TV and doing the Syboll, as you know. So it's kind of amazing. We got TV, newspapers. We've been picked up by everyone, pretty much. So Syboll Nation is awesome. Syboll actually stands for Stay Young, Beautiful, Oh Live Life. It is my name. Syboll Nation is anti-bullying and helping everyone campaign. So I hope you love this. I love you, and thank you for being part of this and listen to my noise. Just the beginning, actually. I love you, Syboll. Mwah. Just pucker your lips and do the sign, it's Syboll time! Look in a mirror, or at a friend, or take a picture and hit send! Just pucker your lips and do the sign, it's Syboll time! Do it in a park, or in school. Everyone will think you're super cool. So pucker your lips and do the sign, it's Syboll time! Do an airless whistle. And raise your hands, and within seconds, you become a Syboll superfan. So pucker your lips and do the sign, it's Syboll time. Do the Syboll.